G'day everybody, welcome to the next video. This video, before we get into the video itself, we'll just give you a little bit of an update on where we're at, what things have cost, bits and pieces like that. 5 months since we've been on the road now. We left on the end of January or the beginning of February, and now it's just about the end of June, so travelling on nicely. We've been into 4 states. We've been WA, South Australia, Northern Territory, and now we've just come into Queensland. So things are going good. The fuel's come back to a reasonable sort of price now. Where we're currently situated, it's now back to under $2.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Going up the middle and into the Northern Territory, travelling, the distances have been fairly long. Like this video takes us over 3,000 kilometres because, obviously when you're up into the territory, so everything's further apart than whether you do like from the next few months is going to be all down the east coast, so the distances will be way less than what we're travelling at the moment, so that should also affect our fuel costs and that. So yeah, this video is going to take us from where we left off the last one in Kununurra, and then take us up back to Catherine and then into Darwin, where you decided to jump on an aeroplane.
Yes, I was missing the kids and family and friends, so I went home for a week, which was fantastic. Originally I was going to go home for 4 days, but the airfares were cheaper to go home for 7, and fortunately it was like that because 7 nights wasn't really enough to get around to see everybody that I wanted to see anyway. But those people I did catch up with, it was fantastic. So that kind of recharged me, I think, to go again for another few months until we get home in November. I think with us retiring 1 week and basically leaving the next week, communicating with different people in your workplace and every day that you've been seeing for 5 years or more, I think that was the biggest transition for myself to come to terms with, not have someone there to basically talk to all the time, which is, one of my favourite pastimes. Just having be here every day to talk to.
It's just different. Like,
it was different.
I miss the banter I had every day with my work colleagues.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't have that anymore. Like every day, it's generally I'm just speaking to you.
Yeah.
And it is something that takes a bit of getting used to.
And I don't know the ins and outs of the AFL footy tippings and all that sort of stuff that you would normally talk to your mates at work about, and just stuff like that. They're the things that you actually miss. So I think for me that was the
although I
hardest
don't miss
transition.
working,
oh no, me neither.
I miss
I miss the talking to people and the
mixing with different people in a day.
Yeah. It was very easy to transition to just being on the road in the caravan. I didn't have an issue with that at all. Some people take a long time to get used to being in the caravan 24/7, but that wasn't it for me.
We haven't felt like the caravan's too small and we can't live in this small space.
Yeah.
I haven't at all.
No.
It's been fine.
Yeah, that's right. And because the weather's been pretty good for us, except for in the South Australia and the peninsulas, we've been able to sit outside all the time, and you're always off doing stuff, so you're not really inside the caravan until, like Darwin, when the mozzies or the midgies just about ate you to death.
So while Donna flew back to Perth, I did all the, the museums and the World War II and Cyclone Tracy stuff there is to see around Darwin. And I found Darwin really easy to get around. I must admit, everything seems to be just based around the airport. And after about 2 or 3 days, I was going wherever without the use of a GPS.
Yeah, and I think Darwin was the most humidity that we felt since we've been on the road around Litchfield, Darwin and stuff. But because there was a pool there and you went swimming. Yeah,
we stayed in a caravan park with a lovely pool, so I was in the pool every day. But
so that was good.
And then Darwin's got that the Australian Air Force and the US Air Force are doing that operation Pitch Black. um, exercises over the next few months. So every morning, lunchtime and evening, a squadron of about, I think, 18 or 19 F-35s would take off and land. And yeah, you wouldn't be able to speak to anybody for about 20 minutes while they all took off, you know. But yeah, it was good for the first few days. After that, it kind of like, Jesus Christ, bloody noise, because yeah, we were right on the side of that. Caravan park was right on the side of the runway, basically.
Yeah, that's right.
So, yeah, good at first, but yeah, you wouldn't want to spend, you know, 3-4 weeks there driving mad.
Yeah, and the thing I did notice was when we were coming up with Stuart, there wasn't very many caravans coming onwards with us, or where we stayed going up the Stuart Highway.
Quiet.
But once we left Darwin, that all picked up again.
We both said it. Once we left Darwin, once we're sort of like half an hour down the road towards Adelaide River, caravans were just pouring up the main street. Yeah. But then Darwin was leading up into the Darwin Racing Carnival, and the V8 supercars were on a week and a half before we left. Yeah. We were gonna stay around for the V8s, but to be quite honest, I just don't know if I can do the crowds yet. You know?
No.
You know, so used to being away from crowds and that for the last 5 months. I just don't know if I could have dealt with the crowd. So the V8s would have been nice, but it's not really my thing anymore now that Holden don't race Holden. So it still interests me, but it doesn't. It's not something I must do. Put it that way.
Driving the Bathurst track.
I still want to drive Bathurst track. I will do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So.
Yeah.
So then we left Darwin, then we went down to Berry Springs.
That was beautiful.
Did Litchfield.
Yep. Very nice.
Across to Dundee Beach. That was nice. That was a good day trip.
It was a good day trip.
And then weonce we'd finished at Litchfield, we basically had to head all the way back just about to Tennant Creek. Yeah. Down the Stuart Highway.
Yeah.
Before we headed across east at a place called Three Ways, where you go right across the Barclay Highway towards Mount Isa.
Yeah. But we also left that area a little bit earlier than anticipated because of the floods and that they had earlier in the year have destroyed roads, destroyed like Kakadu. A lot of things were closed in Kakadu.
We didn't do Kakadu.
And even in when we went out to Alquestro, Emma Gorge was closed, Zebedee Springs was closed, so lots of rock falls, lots of water everywhere. So I mean, it just leaves things for us to see next time around. So that was okay.
And Catherine itself, we couldn't do Catherine Gorge.
Catherine Gorge was closed
because it was still closed.
Yeah. So
due to the fact that there's just too much water running through.
Too much water, yeah. So but anyway, that's all right.
We were lucky enough. We did that crop tour.
Yes, in Adelaide.
Which you'll see on the video at Adelaide River.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is just out from basically where Humpty Doo Hotel is. It's about another half an hour up the road on the Kakadu Highway. Yeah. But yeah, that was good. So and then the video ends in this in Corumba, which is basically what I think it's probably the Queenslanders' version of Exmouth to us, West Australians.
Everybody has a boat who goes
Everybody has a boat. Everybody's up there for fishing.
And they stay for there was a caravan opposite us when we were in the Corumba caravan park, and we pulled in the same day as them, and they go, oh yeah, we're here for 9 weeks, and I was like, we're here
they
for
all know each other.
3 nights.
So nice spot, I must admit. The caravan park we stayed in was really nice too.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
So
has there been any highlights in your travels?
I often think about what my favourite places are. I'm still partial to some of those places on the Eyre Peninsula, I must admit.
Yeah, I enjoy the Eyre.
Darwin was nice. I'm glad I've seen it.
Yep.
Whether I'd need to come up here every couple of years, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I just want, when you come through the middle, like we've done, there's a lot of roads between places.
And for those
and
who
it's
know
expensive to travel that remotely.
we are quite coastal people generally.
I've always been a coastal person. I'm happy when I can see the ocean.
Yeah, that's right. So,
but don't regret doing any of it. You know, I'm glad I've been to Ayers Rock.
Yeah.
Glad I've been to places. You know, I've seen Alice Springs now.
Yeah.
You can kind of, when someone talks about the area now, you can put a mental picture of
that's right.
You know where they're at and what the place is like, rather than just a name in the head.
And the iconic places like Daily Waters, that was great. That was great. Really like that.
Barclay Homestead was another fantastic spot to stop.
So you see all the quirky places on your way.
There's some really nice places.
Yeah.
But looking forward to getting to the East Coast and slowly making our way down the East Coast.
Yeah.
There's a lot to see down the East Coast, and everything's within 50 k's. Actually, if you travel south down the East Coast.
Yeah, and we've got a couple of friends to catch up with on the way as well, so that'll be good. So
caravan car's going fine. I'm really happy with the fuel economy the car's getting. Averaging out with towing and without the caravan, I'm averaging out at about 16.5 litres per 100 k's. I find when the van's on, we're probably just under the 20 litres per 100. But I kind of drive accordingly. You know, if we've got a headwind, then I'll back it off to sort of like 85. And if we've got a tailwind, then I can do my 95, 100 where I can, you know. So just drive accordingly to the road conditions and 16.5, I'm happy with that.
Very
you know,
good.
A lot of people you speak to with 300 averaging 23, 24.
Yeah, but they've made theirs heavy though.
Yeah, they're modified and they got big wheels and bull bars and stuff. So that side of it's been great. The car hasn't missed a beat. So.
No. And I find towing the van really comfortable as well. You don't even know it's on there after a little while, so that's all good. So
so that side of it all good, you know. And,
But otherwise, I'm not doing a spreadsheet budget or anything like that. But I am interested because this is the first time we've had a long trip away of what we're kind of spending because we're retired now, so there's no income coming in except for self-funded stuff. So for the first 12 weeks we did it. I've done a weekly one anyway, but the average in the first 12 weeks for anyone who's interested it was $1,100, and that was including buying. That was $1,100 a week, including buying a new drone. So that's pretty good, really. We're really happy with that. Of course, that was all around the South Australia area mostly.
And anyone wondering why there's not a lot of drone footage in any of these vids. The reason for that is most places you go to, particularly in the Northern Territory, are all drone free. Every time you come into a national park or anywhere significant, big signs saying drone free.
That's
right. Penalties apply. So the new drone's spending a lot of its time in its bag.
Well, then it's not at the bottom of the river when it's
at the bottom of the bed in the caravan. So. But when I can use it, I will. And I'll be quite honest, I'm still a bit temperamental about flying it over water.
Oh yeah, you still got to learn some of the stuff, but it's much easier than the old one.
So, it is,
So that's good. Mostly some weeks, I think our highest fuel's been $780 in a week, and that was obviously going up the Stuart Highway. The most expensive caravan park has been, there's a couple of all around the same price really. Lake Air, Darwin was pretty up there, but they had some deals on, which was good. Oh yeah, sorry, Lake Argyle.
You can't avoid that. It's the only caravan park in the area. But where we can, we do sort of suss out the cheaper caravan parks. We don't need to stay in these big fancy caravan parks with water playgrounds.
And we've done a lot of free camping, and some of the free camping's been excellent because we're the only ones there. And that's been
every night you get a free camp. It's just a bonus.
It is money in your pocket. So so that's what my budget's. I mean, everyone buys food whether you're home or away. Alcohol is about the same as when we're home, really. I mean, you don't drink a lot.
No, I don't drink every day.
No, and so that's okay. And yeah, it's just accommodation really. We don't go out a lot for dinner, but you know, in the iconic places or the really nice places to go out, that's where we go out.
The last place we went out for dinner was Berkeley Homestead, I think.
Yeah.
You know, and other places you do it, you know.
Yeah, exactly right. And then we had that seafood place.
We went to Cullen's Seafood at Cullen's in Darwin.
Yeah, that was
the
great.
Night you got back from Darwin from Perth.
And that was like $57 all you can eat seafood buffet, so we thought that was pretty good value for money. So
yeah, enjoy this video, guys. It's just takes us, you know, from where we left off in Lake Argyle, and yeah, you'll see it ends up in Karumba, and until the next one, enjoy.
Stay
and
well.
Go the Kangas. Hello.
Degrees minimum, right up to 35 too. Have a seat for me. Snapping at you, sir. Right, so this is a female. She's fully wrapped. Very good. Like I said, in the afternoon they're like brown snakes. So yeah, this one here, she's fully grown. She's 3 meters of size. She's a man killer. Not a single one of us would be able to fight this crocodile off. She'd just grab you and swim straight to the bottom of the water here. Knowing that we are mammals, we're going to drown before she runs out of air. She'll wait for you to stop kicking and then move up into the mangrove to consume her food until they've built up quite a relationship with them. Now, being the alpha male, he gets out, he swims his territory, he checks for any young males and pushes them away immediately when he finds them. Then he checks on the females every single day. He'll go up and he'll sit with them and they have a little bit of crocodile courtship. And once that's all good, then he goes about thinking about getting some food. Wow.
Wow. Oh my God.
That's a problem.
I need that. Right? Yeah. Sure. I'll lean and grab it. Help with the redirection of the water as well. And also the osteoderms and the scutes together. They build up their body temperature every morning, and that's what fires their metabolism up. So they like to be about 28 degrees minimum, right up to 32 is perfect. So on this side too, have a seat for me. Like I said, musical chairs. I'm going to start snapping at you soon. Sit down, or I won't make them jump.
You have to sit down. Sorry, you can't hear very well.
Because if you're standing on the side that the croc's jumping, and he does come up high enough, you think he's slack, you all think that they're slack because they're not jumping straight away. It's nothing for him to change from chicken to your face, okay? Understand? I'm not trying to be mean, it's just that's how serious this is. These are wild animals who would happily eat every single one of us. So we'll have another go here. Cancers and things, they die of a massive, and then the inability to heal fast enough. So a big fella like this one, if he cops a big injury, he'll get up on.
Un kilo. Very nice. Berry Springs. Come up to Dundee Beach today from a drive from Berry Springs. There's not a lot here. The pub's it really. But yeah, it's a little boating community. So I'll swing around and show you the ocean. It's always really smooth up here, the water. The tides are huge. Yeah, a few boats out there. Sure there's a few crocodiles too. But, yeah, it's quite nice. And that's about all there is to see. This is Florence Falls in Litchfield National Park. We've come out quite early, beat some of the crowds. Apparently on the long weekend on Monday, this was just packed. Canopy's amazing. Morning.
Morning.
Crocodile float's still there, so I'm assuming there's no crocodiles in here to get me this morning. Just climbed down, it's 135 stairs down, and now we're just making our way around on the cobble, basically, stones. Just about there. You don't get this too often, be somewhere like this by yourself. Amazing.
video you're going for a swim.
Yeah. Just saying, this is a first having something to yourself.
Yeah.
Is it warm? Yeah, warm. Enough. There he goes. Right, coming in. We're just walking back a different way through the Florentine Creek walk. It's lovely. You walk right along the creek bed. There's butterflies everywhere in here, except when I've got the camera on. And it's just a slow incline back up to the top with these stairs in front of them. So yeah, very nice place to be today. I think it's about 34 and quite humid in the park today. Well, we've come out pretty early for us. Just at Blurry Falls. Nice, but not as easy to access the water. This is looking from the Tolma Falls lookout. GoPro won't show it up very well, but it looks fabulous. They're doing some burning off. There's a lower platform. We'll go down there in a minute.
You weren't getting me.
Yeah, no.
These are large termite mounds, a big collection of them just on the side of the road with a viewing platform. Look magnificent. Ooh, see little kangaroos in the background. You won't be able to see it on the GoPro, but yeah, jumping around, loving himself. Beautiful place of respect. We're here at Barclay Homestead for the night, and this is the two goannas hugging out the front. There is still people on the road at 6 o'clock in the evening, which is a bit silly, but anyway, that's them. And there's heaps and heaps of the motorsport trucks that are on their way to Darwin for Hidden Valley Race Round, which pleases hubby. Just on our way through Normanton, coming back from Corumba, and this is a replica of the biggest crocodile ever caught, apparently. There's a few facts about Chris up here on the wall. So yeah, 28 foot 4 inches, 8.63 metres. Yeah, and a woman shot him apparently.